the review. First, some travelers prefer to stay in big hotels, eat at expensive restaurants, and concentrate on the most famous tourist sites. This sentence reflects travelers who prioritize comfort and prestige in their journey. In Indonesia, for example, data from the Ministry of Tourism show a significant increase in luxury hotels booking during long holiday, especially in Bali. Many influencers choose five-star resort not merely for rest, but to produce aesthetic travel content for Instagram and TikTok. However, while this lifestyle emphasizes status and visual appeal, Islam's subtle reminds its followers to avoid israf or excessive spending, suggesting that luxury is acceptable as long as it remains responsible and does not lead to arrogance. Second, others believe that success is just one reason to travel, not the only reason. This indicates that certain travelers seek more meaningful experience beyond just visiting landmarks. In places like Yogyakarta, backpackers often choose hostel not for comfort, but for the opportunity to meet fellow travelers from around the world. Digital nomads in Bali also prefer co-living spaces where they can exchange ideas and build communities. Psychological studies even reveal that social interaction during travel contribute more to long-term happiness than material comfort, proving that shared story and connection can be more valuable than luxury. Third, still other travelers prefer to get to know the culture of the places they are visiting by spending time with natives of the areas. This illustrates a deeper form of travel focused on cultural immersion. In Toraja, Sulawesi, for instance, some French travelers choose to stay with local families to understand traditional funeral ceremonies firsthand. Exchange students also commonly participate in homestay to learn about daily routines, language, and values in an authentic way. Interestingly, this aligns with the Islamic concept of ukhuwah insania, which promotes universal brotherhood and encourage people to build bonds beyond cultural boundaries. Fourth, one popular organization called Several International has been bringing together people of different national, religious, cultural, and financial background over many years to show how informal system can facilitate cross-cultural understanding. Similar platforms exist today, such as Couch Surfing and Workaway, which allow travelers to stay with locals in exchange for cultural sharing or small tasks. Many Indonesia youth also participate in AIESEC programs abroad, combining travel with volunteering activities. In addition, large international events like World Youth Camp gather young people from various countries to collaborate on solving global issues, creating friendship that transcend borders. Five, Fifth, after joining the organization, travelers receive lists with the name and addresses of service members who are hosts and hostesses. This demonstrates a structured model of hospitality comparable tradition can be seen in Japan's Minshuku, where tourists stay in a family-operated house to experience local life. Indonesian, on the other hand, informally practice hospitality through moody culture during Eid, where relatives or even neighbors welcome guests for several days without prior arrangement. 6. Hosts and travelers who participate in international organizations may have very different opinions, values, and habits. This knowledge that cultural exchange is not always seamless. Misunderstanding may arise, such as when greeting differ with some culture preferring handshake, while other avoid physical contact for religious reasons.